Alexis, and welcome back to another episode of Pop Culture Breakdown. I'm here with my friend, Sonia.
Hi.
And we're going to be talking about social media and the addiction of it. But before we begin, let's talk about this week's most trending pop culture moments. Rumors speculated around Zendaya and Tom Holland's wedding. Rumors exploded online after Zendaya appeared wearing a gold band and a new hairstyle, which sparked engagement and wedding theories across social media. Harry Styles was spotted in New York City at a Saturday Night Live cast dinner, drawing crowds of fans outside the restaurant. He's scheduled to host and perform on SNL this week while promoting his new album. In other news, the 98th Oscar ceremony is set to premiere on March 15th, 2026. And then also, some artists that announced they're going on tour this year are Ariana Grande, Bruno Mars, Harry Styles, Doja Cat, Lady Gaga, BTS, Cardi B, Summer Walker, and more. All are on sale now. Are you going any tours this year?
No, unfortunately not.
And then moving on from the recap and on to today's topic, social media addiction. It's no shocker that social media has impacted our lives for better or for worse. With the amount of entertainment and help that young adults can find on social media today, where does it draw the line to an addiction? Do you know how many social media apps you have? Or which ones you have? Like Instagram, TikTok?
Yeah, TikTok, Snap, Instagram. I don't know if you count VSCO as social media. I think what else? I think that's it.
How often would you say you're on social media each day? In hours, minutes?
Like 4 to 5 hours, honestly, maybe more. I check it every time I wake up. And I check it every time I go to bed. Like before I go to bed, I'll just go on TikTok.
Do you know which app you're on the most?
I gotta say TikTok. I'll just doom scroll before I go to bed or when I wake up. I feel like that's always the one that I go to.
I know, it's always the same for me because on TikTok I'm always scrolling. It's always the first thing I go to when I wake up, always first thing I go to when I'm going to bed. Sometimes most of the time actually I fall asleep while I'm watching TikToks.
Things just playing over and over.
Right. And then I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, what am I hearing? And what am I hearing right next to my ear? And it's my TikTok. It is TikTok videos been playing for hours on end. Or it just go until my battery is dead. Because if I'm not charging my phone, then TikTok will keep on playing until my battery dies. And then because of its short video content, do you think TikTok has affected your attention span to other social media platforms?
Definitely. Say I'm watching Netflix is not social media, but I'm when I'm watching a show, if I'll find it boring within the first 3 minutes. I'll watch something else.
And it's how you said, Netflix isn't a social media platform, but YouTube is. And it's the same for me. With YouTube, I still experience the same thing. I can't even watch it for 15 minutes straight without getting bored. Meanwhile, I go on TikTok and I can scroll on end and I can see 100 videos and I wouldn't even notice. Meanwhile, they're all between 15 seconds to a minute long, sometimes even more than a minute. So then by watching over 100 videos, over an hour of my time has gone by, and I don't even notice it.
Even the 15-second ones I can't watch if it's not interesting. I'll just scroll.
Or sometimes when I know it's an ad, then I'll scroll. And there are a lot of TikToks that are more shown as an ad these days that don't actually have the promotion of an ad, but yeah, you can tell it is, and it's I'll see it and I'll scroll. Or I'll even scroll on a video if it doesn't have that many likes. Because I'm it's not worth my time.
Now, have you seen that ad? It's you're scrolling too much or whatever. Get off
Oh,
your phone
yes.
Something like that.
It's you're scrolling too much, time to take a break.
Yeah.
I'm
no, I just keep scrolling, whatever.
Because once I see that, then maybe it's my time to quit. But also sometimes I'll see that, and if I got nothing else to do, I'll no, I'm gonna keep on scrolling. Or even I'll get out of the app, go to Instagram, Snapchat for a bit, then I'll go right back into TikTok.
I feel Instagram Reels and TikTok are the same thing. My friend will send me a video on Instagram Reels and it'll be the exact same TikTok I found.
Because
they're very connected.
Because it'll be on TikTok and then it'll be on Instagram. Even when a friend sends you a reel, when you click on it, you can still scroll. You still have the ability to scroll and act like you're watching reels.
Yeah.
And that's what's so addicting about it, because even though you only meant to see one, just like that, you're seeing 10 of them, 20, 50, and more.
Yeah. Whenever you look at a video and you like it and you're not interested in it, you'll keep seeing more of those videos. Recently, I don't know why, I don't know if you've gotten this, but I keep getting these fruit dramas. It's I don't know what to call it, but it's like kind of like a fruit like story. Like it's like these two fruits, and like I don't even know.
Oh,
It's
you're
some kind of like drama.
yeah, you're
like,
getting
between the fruits.
yeah, you're getting a different feed than me. I've never heard of a fruit drama.
I don't know. I just recently got it, and apparently like other people are getting it too. Like it's just those like mini like stories that you just randomly get.
Like those AI stories, right?
Yeah. I don't know if you've gotten like they're similar to like the Italian like brain rot stories, but it's just like fruit. But I'm like that keeps me so interested. I watched a whole like 10-minute video on this like fruit story. Like, crazy.
I saw one where it was based on monkeys. I know.
Monkey AI.
Like a like a monkey AI. Or wait, you see those videos on TikTok where a monkey or a dog be at the door and like an old lady's going to answer it, and then like all of a sudden like the animal blows up or something like that. Have you seen those?
No.
You have?
I've seen one where it's clearly AI and like there's like wolves running after this lady and she like jumps in the garbage can. Like what is this?
Because like the ones I see mostly on my feed is where it'll be like some kind of animal like at the door, and it's always different video each time, but yeah, it's the same animal. I saw one where and it's always an old lady like going to answer a door. And I saw one where like the animal had a bazooka. I saw one where the animal blew up. I saw one where the animal quite literally like just screamed at the lady and then ran off. Like I saw one where the animal literally got like blown away from like a tornado.
I've never seen that. I'm like, I've never seen that in my life.
I know that AI has also impacted social media in a big way. Do you find AI videos to be like entertaining in any way?
I honestly find them a little bit scary because some of them seem so real, but some of them you're like, this has to be AI. Like, it's just definitely not real at all. Like, I don't know. I feel like now it's become like so real. Like it's actually scary how real it can look, but it's completely fake.
Yeah, because I know that. Of course, like when it's obviously AI and you can tell, then I find it funny. You know, because it's just like it was purposely made just to make people laugh. Okay, whatever. But I know there are also like some AI videos which are actually like hard to tell when it's AI, to a point where it's like you go into comments and everybody's like, oh, this is AI, and I'm like, wow, like this is scary. Like I actually fell for it because it's getting to a point where it's too real now. I remember there's one where a woman was in bed and her 3 cats are like running around her whole bedroom, and it looked so real, yet everybody was saying it was AI. The woman was like trying to calm her cats down like while she's in bed and everything like that. Got millions of views on TikTok, Instagram, and everything, yet it's AI.
That's crazy.
And I know that AI has also like been around recently. It's only been introduced, I want to say, 3 years ago. Meanwhile, you have all these kids that are on AI and that are using ChatGPT and also just using an extreme amount of AI within each day. And I know that was different for us when we were kids. AI did not even exist for us in any way. Do you think social media has also impacted the way kids are today?
I definitely think so. I'm like, I'll see maybe like an 8-year-old in like Sephora, and I'm like, I wonder where they got like that idea from. Like they're seeing all these influencers use like products that like we would use in like our 20s or like late 20s, and I'm like, they're not for like kids like that young.
I know it's not, because I see kids that are like 10 to 12 or even like younger than that going to Sephora, going to Ulta, and trying on all these like clothes that are like made for like older teenagers and young adults, and they're just trying to like grow up faster instead of like going to stores that are meant for kids. Like, you know, like growing up we
like,
had Justice.
Go outside and touch dirt. Like,
right.
Like the grass.
Right.
Like, play chalk. Like,
right.
I don't know. Like dig up worms. Like,
Because I remember growing up, I would dig up worms. Like, I know that sounds weird, but like growing up, me and my friends used to, try to make habitats. And it would be on the sidewalk too, and my mother would always complain about like how we'd be leaving dirt and leaves and all this and all this like bunch of like dirt on the ground on the sidewalk for where people are walking. But we did it to make a little worm habitat. And then once we were done with that, we would actually go and find a worm and put it in there and then leave it in there. And I know that like kids today mostly, even if it's not social media, they are on some kind of technology. They're on Nintendo Switch, they're on Xbox, they're on PlayStation.
Like iPads.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of
iPads.
kids I see in like a restaurant, like they're literally glued to like their iPad.
Mm-hmm.
Or like parents will just be like, give them like a phone or like an iPad to like distract them.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
They'll give them a phone or iPad, and like if they're playing a game, it'll be Roblox or YouTube. It'll be Roblox or Minecraft, and then if they are watching something, it will be on YouTube, and it'd be something like Cocomelon or or like it would be YouTube channels made for kids. But the problem is that it's like kids now are being attached to social media at a young age because there are apps like YouTube and sometimes TikTok, which isn't necessarily considered social media. YouTube is more for video, so people usually never think of it as a social media platform. TikTok is more seen as a social media platform. However, because of the amount of kid-friendly videos that you see, sometimes people aren't really looking at it as a social media platform for their kids. And then kids will go on it at such a young age and it'll be affected and it'll impact their lives.
but I think too that's like why our generation, like, we're not comfortable like speaking with each other, like public speaking too, because we're so glued to like social media, we don't really actually know how to talk to people.
And then it's not any better with AI because then we just go to ChatGPT for help, even though chat isn't even like remotely helpful in the sense.
Or accurate at all.
Yeah, it's not helpful or accurate in the sense where like it's not the best device to go to for like an emotional answer or emotional response. Now let's get into posting on TikTok. Do you post on TikTok a lot, or
Not really.
Not at all?
Honestly, I just look at TikToks more than I actually post.
Because I know that's how I am for me too. I look at TikToks more and actually post, but I know that I do post on Instagram a lot. And I know that posting on Instagram is mostly what a lot of my friends and what I'm doing. We usually more post on Instagram than we do TikTok. But I know that when it comes to posting on Instagram, there is this certain expectation when it comes to posting a quality photo. Do you feel that way, or do you think there's some sort of like expectation when it comes to the quality caption or the overall post itself?
I feel like definitely for like the post, I feel like most people when they post on Instagram, it's not like very casual. It's always like an occasion, like a birthday, like going on vacation, going to a concert. And you don't really see anyone just posting like them laying in bed. Like, I don't know, you're not going to see that on someone's Instagram.
Because I know there used to be the social media platform Be Real. That used to be trending as soon as it popped out because the whole idea of it was to post in the exact position that you are. And then for a time since it was trending, that was actually happening. Like people were posting where they actually were. It wasn't edited, it wasn't planned or anything like that. But I know that app died out very quickly. Not a lot of people use it these days. And they don't use it because of the fact that Be Real is to only be real. Like people still want to hold up that expectation of having makeup on or being ready for a photo that nobody's actually on Be Real, or nobody actually wants to post a photo of just doing whatever. Because I know that Be Real, even though it did die down, it was the most relatable social media app because you would be doing exactly what everybody else is doing. Because I know I just like to be at home, lay in bed. And I know that I just like to, do nothing. And I know everybody else likes to do that too sometimes, but yet we never post about that, or we never actually have that in our Instagram ever. Even though
Be Real, I feel like people would just wait until they had something to do and then take the picture. And that was like 2 hours late or like whatever.
Especially since you had the option to post later instead of having to post now. So then because of that, people would see the notification, but they would still wait to post it. And then they would wait until they were at a party, wait until they're at an event, wait until they actually had something going on that day. But I know that there's a lot of people who more relate to not wanting to do anything every single day. Because I know a lot of people relate to wanting to be in bed and just relaxing. Like, you know how everybody likes to have like their Sunday reset?
Yeah.
Yet you never see people posting about that because on Instagram, that's not the expectation that you need to set.
I feel like that's more on like TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
More like get ready with me or like
Mm-hmm.
day in my life.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and that is more on TikTok. Because on TikTok, there would be more lenience. You would be able to post a get ready with me, be able to post a day in my life, you'd be able to post doing nothing. But then again, I know there's also a certain expectation to that. Because with TikTok, yes, you can post a get ready with me. You can post a get ready with me while you're doing makeup. But yet, like, you still have to have that influencer aspect to it. You still have to at least look like an influencer, or at least have the quality of one, or at least have the content of one in order to actually get the views and actually get it more on everyone's feed.
You never see like a day in my life, like a realistic one.
Mm-hmm.
Always like shopping and then going out to dinner.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and,
yes.
Like, always spending like a lot of money.
Yes, you always see a day in your life where everyone has something planned, just like on Instagram. You always have a day in the life where somebody's like, oh, get ready with me to go on a red carpet. Now, what kind of normal person is going on a red carpet? Or it's like, oh, get ready with me to go to the club tonight. Or, oh, get ready with me to do some Target shopping, going to Walmart too, doing all this, and, like, getting my life together. But yet, like, sometimes it's not relatable. Like, yes, a lot of people have stuff to do every day. But to have stuff to do from, like, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. at night,
Yeah, half the time I don't even leave my house.
Yeah.
Like, I don't do anything.
Like, having one event each day, like, fine. Yeah, that's normal. But, like, having something planned every single day from, like, the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, that's not that realistic. I mean, maybe it's realistic for
If you
a
have like a job, like a full-time job, because you're working the same hours, like every day.
Like, maybe it's realistic for, like, yeah, if you have a job every day and then you're like, oh, I'm going to go to the gym afterwards, or then I'm going to go out to dinner afterwards, then, yeah, that's a full day. That's a full day, but that's not every day. And a lot of influencers, when they are doing a day in my life, they want to make that their every day. Every time they post on TikTok, it's always, come with me to go out to the club at night, come with me to go to the beach and stuff like that. But it's not necessarily realistic. Even during the summer when we're going to the beach, yes, we go to the beach, but we're not going to the beach like, at least I know I'm not going to the beach every day.
Yeah, unless you live in like Florida or like, I don't know, some tropical island where you're like within walking distance.
Because, like, it's not realistic. There's no point. Even during the summer, I'd be finding myself, like, doing nothing for most of the day.
Literally working to get all the money back that you just spent.
Yeah, because it's like, for a regular day, even during the summer, especially if you're off school, you are either doing nothing, you have something planned, or you're working, or you're at the beach. Like, sleeping. Yes, because even during the summer, it'd be like 8 degrees out, and I know I'm still wanting to take naps, like, at around, like, 3 to 5. Or I know I'm still wanting to sleep in until, like, 11 a.m. in the morning. So I know that when we are in school and when we do still have, like, stuff to do, I know that social media can still have an effect on our tasks and everything, especially with homework. Because I know for me personally, whenever I'm doing homework, I cannot be on my phone. I cannot even open it up, or else I'm going to doom scroll on either TikTok, Instagram. I'm going to text on Snapchat. I'm going to do whatever. I know if I'm doing homework, I just need to stay off of it. So when you're doing homework, do you need to put your phone across the room, or do you have any hacks to stay off of it?
I usually put on Do Not Disturb, and then it's also connected to my laptop. So, like, if I'm working on my laptop, like, it'll also be on Do Not Disturb. I mean, and, like, sometimes I'll put it across the room. It depends, I guess, how important the assignment is. I'm also such a procrastinator. It's really bad. But
Because I'm very much a procrastinator, too. I know that, especially if the homework isn't important or isn't as much, I know I'll still keep my phone right next to me as I'm doing it, which is a problem because then I'll go on it, and like an hour or two will go by, and I'll be like, well, no, it's okay because it's not that much homework. But then once I'm actually doing it, I'm like, ooh, I should have put my phone down sooner, and I should have got right to this.
Yeah, because about that time that you were like, sorry, you could have finished it if you weren't on your phone.
Because, like, with my phone, it just causes procrastination because, especially if I don't think it's that much homework to do, then I'm just going to be on it. Like, I'm very much a procrastinator, waits to the last minute, because I feel like I can get more done in the last hour that is due than I can throughout the entire day.
So I feel like you have not like the adrenaline, but the thought of like you actually have to get it done like this time. There's no like wasting time. Whereas like if you start like a week before, you're like, oh, I have time. Like I'll start it and then completely forget about it.
There's that deadline where you are forced to get it done, or else like that damages your grade. I know for me personally, my only hack is to quietly put it on the other side of the room. That is my only hack, because I don't usually put my stuff on Do Not Disturb, but I know that if I put it across the room and then I'm trying to do my homework, and then if I'm like, oh wait, I need my phone, and then I go to grab it, then I'm like, no. That, like, me trying to get up to grab my phone always stops myself.
Like, oh, it's too much work. Like, I'm not going to the other side of the room to get it. Like, rather just do my homework and then get it later.
Because it's too much work to go up and get it, but then also, like, I'll be like, mid getting up, and I'm like, no, wait, I gotta put my phone down. I gotta do my homework. And then sometimes I'll try to do my homework, and then I'll go on my phone once it's all finished, and it could feel like a reward.
Yeah. I take breaks, too, because I'm like, with our like attention spans being so short, like I can't focus on homework for like more than 2 hours. Like I need a break after that.
Because I'll take a break too, but sometimes what I'll try to do for my breaks, I'll either try to do 15 minutes of TikTok, or 15 minutes of Instagram, or maybe even if I find a show that has like very short episodes, and it's like I'll watch one episode, then I'll go back to my homework, because I know that even on Netflix and Hulu and like a lot of other streaming platforms, they're starting to have episodes that are only like 20 or 30 minutes long. And I think that also has to do with our attention span, because they wanted to make it more convenient for us, since it's kind of difficult even for us to watch 45-minute to an hour-long episodes.
I feel like it depends on what it is, too.
Can I say something too?
Yeah.
I noticed the shows are actually getting worse, like the quality. So that's why you go on the phone so much. Like no one wants to watch a bad show. It's not what all the phones. And they purposely make like horrible shows, horrible quality shows, because we're like on the phones.
And then to wrap this up, which social media app do you think you feel most comfortable with? As in, which one do you see as the most freeing?
I would honestly say none of them. Like I feel like there's like a pro and a con to like every one of them, but I feel like more cons now. Like Snapchat, like, oh, someone leaves you undelivered or open, like, oh, like they hate you, like they don't want to like talk to you. Instagram, I feel like you have to post for like a certain occasion, and like TikTok, it's like now like all influencers are like, I guess they're like trying to be an influencer, so you can't just post like the most random stuff. And then, but YouTube, like, I don't know. Like,
I was gonna say, I guess it's not really much with YouTube, but you're right, because like with Instagram, there's a certain expectation or that you have to post for a certain event. Snapchat, there's a certain expectation where you have to like keep up the streaks, or even like uphold this kind of persona, because Snapchat used to be where you can show yourself with dog filters or the flower crown and stuff like that, but you can't do that anymore, because Snapchat just now became an app full of influencers and trying to talk to people. And then same with TikTok, like how you said, it's all influencers. It's all still trying to keep up that influencer persona, and then just having like the get ready with me's and the day in my life, and maybe that's more relatable, but yet it still has this sort of mask of like trying to look like you have something going on every day. It's not the same as if you were just doing nothing for a day, because if you're doing nothing for a day, then nobody would have that as a get ready with me. No, nobody would have that as a day in my life. Nobody ever has a day in my life and then it's just them in bed.
Or maybe at like one point I was like waking up and going to bed, but that's the only part.
Like, that's the only part. Like, they'll do them waking up and they'll do them going to bed, but they'll never actually have them taking a nap or never actually have just in bed and watching TV or watching movies. I mean, I know that we all have that time where we're just like binge watching a show and then we're hooked on it for hours on end to a point where we're watching it the entire day. I mean, I know that when what was it? I know that when the Stranger Things season 4 finale in 2022, I know when that came out. Please, I know that came out around like the 4th of July, and then my mom was like, "Oh, do you want to come see fireworks?" And I already told her no. I already told her no because I was in the middle of binge watching TV. I know people have done that before. I know that that's not unrelatable.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm also just wondering, like, when we're getting rid of Snapchat. Like,
yeah.
I feel like, what's the age to get rid of Snapchat? Like, you're not just like that's some people's main form of communication.
Yeah,
So.
I know some people do use like Snapchat as like their main form to like text and everything like that. They won't even like give out phone numbers or anything. They'll just they'll always be like, "Oh, like here's my Snap," and you're right, because like at what age do we delete that app and say, "Oh, like just take my phone number"?
I'm like, why am I snapping like my face to you? Like, I don't know. What's the point of that?
Especially when it's not even the face; it'd be like the corner.
Yeah.
It'd be like a corner of your face, and then like they call it a day. Like it wouldn't even be your whole face, and it's not even like you're showing what you're doing because you're not even showing yourself. And that's all the questions that I had. Thank you, Sonia, for being on this episode. And that's all on today's episode of Social Media Addiction. I'm Alexis, and thank you for watching Pop Culture Breakdown. Bye.